here we are at SiteGround's pricing page, and as you can see, for their standard shared web hosting options, they have three that you can choose from. So these range from Startup, Grow Big, and Go Geek, with Startup being the cheapest and Go Geek being the most expensive. So all of these are currently at a special introductory price, which I will be mentioning in a while. So starting with Startup, the price that you can get this at will be at $3.95 a month, and that is for the first month. Now, this will spike back up to $12, which I'll be telling you in a bit as to how you can get a discounted purchase with them. Now, Startup comes with the following: one website to be hosted with them, 10 gigabytes of web space, and 10,000 visits monthly. So, of course, your bandwidth is going to be unmetered or unlimited, so to speak, but it's only rated for 10,000 visits. So, it's a good way of telling or kind of measuring how much traffic can I actually hold with this plan until it starts to slow down or starts having any performance issues. So with SiteGround, they do a good job of actually showing you a good metric to base how much traffic you could actually accommodate with your current plan. So Startup has that at 10,000 visits per month. Now Startup also comes with what they call the essential features. Well, basically, the essential features come with the following: it comes with a free website builder, unlimited traffic, like I mentioned earlier, 24/7 support, free Cloudflare content distribution network, free SSL and HTTPS, unlimited MySQL, a 30-day money-back guarantee, free daily backups, free email accounts, and cPanel and secure shell hosting. So you get a lot with this price. Now moving forward to the Grow Big, it starts at almost $6 a month, which shoots back up to $20 a month. Now, the advantage here is if you have numerous websites that you plan on hosting with SiteGround, GrowBig might be the entryway for you. So you get unlimited websites, 20 gigabytes of web space, up to 25,000 visits monthly, and on top of the essential features I mentioned earlier, you do get what they call your premium features. Now, premium features include the following: you start to get and experience priority technical support, super cacher tool for greater speed improvements, free backup restores, and free site transfers. So if you're coming from a different hosting company and you want to migrate to SiteGround, you can get that easily done with a free site transfer. They call this promotion. Now, if you're running a much larger scale web hosting, website, a campaign, or any kind you want to call it, you just have a lot of websites that you want to run at the same time under the same roof, then GoGeek might be the best for you. So GoGeek will start at $12 a month, which shoots back up to $35 a month. So it comes with the same unlimited website offer, but you do get 10 gigabytes of additional web space on top of the 20 gigabytes from Grow Big. So you get 30 gigabytes of web space in total, plus your visits monthly is quadrupled to 100,000 visits. On top of essential features and premium features that I mentioned earlier, you start to get geeky features. Now, geeky features offers the experience of having fewer accounts on the server that you are currently hosted on. So, of course, it is a shared hosting platform, which means you're going to be sharing this with other customers as well. But the advantage with GoGeek is you're going to be placed at a server with fewer accounts being shared with. So on top of that, the server you're going to be having is a PCI compliant one. You also get access to WordPress and Joomla staging, one-click Git repo creation, and free backups on demand. So of course you're going to get backups with all of these plans, but only the GoGeek will allow you to have a backup whenever you want or need it as you see fit. Now, of course, these prices may be a little bit too steep for the average Joe, so what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to leave a link down below in the description to sign up with SiteGround at a discounted price. Now, for SiteGround's uptime, I gotta say, they've got one of the best uptime guarantees on the market right now. So, they currently boast a 99.99% uptime guarantee. Now, as far as my experience with SiteGround's uptime, I can't really deny the fact that, of course, I've had my fair share of downtimes with SiteGround, as I have with dozens of other hosting companies out there on the market today. Now, with SiteGround, though, the only advantage here is you're not going to get that much downtimes with relations to, let's say, server problems. So, the only times that you're going to experience a downtime, at least in my case, is that when they perform any kind of maintenance or an update to the server, which I can understand personally because that's their way of improving the service quality and ensuring that you're not going to get any downtimes that were the result of, let's say, a server outage. So if you want to be sure that your site is not going to go down because of a server outage, then SiteGround might just be the way for you. Now, partnered with their server quality, they have included a few features here. So they have Linux containers, proactive server monitoring, which, of course, if you enter your own domain here, you can check if what the current real-time status of the uptime is for that domain. You get automatic backup system and instant backups on demand. That is, of course, if you are on the GoGeek plan. But if you're not on the GoGeek plan, you're gonna still enjoy automated backups every single day. On top of that, you get a unique anti-bot AI, which of course helps with shoving away uh, spam bots and bots that are just there to make your site go down. So you're not going to have that problem with SiteGround. And of course, secure account isolation, which means you're not going to be inconvenienced by any kind of problem that happens to the server. Since, of course, you are on a shared server, but you're not going to have that problem having your account being shared with other users on that server itself. So if one of them has a problem, you're not going to go down with them. So that's the quickest way of putting it. As for speed, as I always say, if you have thousands or more visitors to your site every single day, I highly recommend you go with WPX Hosting. Now, WPX Hosting is a WordPress-centered hosting company. They do very well with WordPress installations, and they're very goodly. No, not very goodly, but rather they're well rated with handling large amounts of traffic. Now, if you don't have that amount of visitors to your site every single day, SiteGround will work just fine for your needs. Now, I'm going to leave links down below in the description to sign up with WPX Hosting and SiteGround for additional discounts you can get from them. As for the cPanel, all of their hosting options coming from the very basic startup comes with a cPanel and secure shell hosting. So if you're wondering if it has a cPanel, the short answer, yes, it has. Yes, I will show it to you later in a backend walkthrough in this video. Now, for the customer support, SiteGround offers a few options. So, currently not listed on their site right now, I presume it's under maintenance or they're working something with their website, is a sales assistance team. Now, with a sales assistance team, you can actually get in touch with an agent via phone or via email or via live chat even, so you can get to ask any concerns or queries you may have before purchasing with them. Now, if you already are an account holder with SiteGround, you get access to technical support. If you have the Grow Big or Go Geek plans, you get priority support, so which means your concerns are going to be much higher the priority ladder, and you're not going to have to wait that long for a customer support agent. Now, in my experience, the technical support team is very forthcoming with the service they provide. Queue times are to be expected, but not that long, so I don't have to wait too long for a customer support agent to actually help me with my problem, with setting it up, reconfiguring a few things, adding my domain, and all that stuff. It's not really a problem with them. So if I were to rate them out of 10, I'd give them a 10 out of 10 score just for the customer support. Now, customer support or their customer service is very important with finding a very good web hosting company. So of course, if you run into issues with a hosting company and you can't just get it solved by customer support, then the customer support is just not good. Now that's not true with SiteGround since they're able to help with any problems you might have with your hosting account. So that has been my performance review of SiteGround here, and now we're going to go over the backend walkthrough of my hosting account. Okay, now here we are at the cPanel backend of my SiteGround account. So first, this is the backend look and experience of SiteGround, and moving on, we'll be moving into the cPanel of my hosting account. So once you are at the My Accounts tab, you get access to some relevant information regarding your subscription plan and your hosting plan. So in my case, it is a startup account. When it was started, when it expires, is it currently active or about to expire? You have the option to go to your cPanel, you can renew or upgrade. check your information and settings. So your primary domain, DNS, your account IP address, your cPanel username, how you can access your cPanel, where your server is located, your FTP login details, your email details such as your POP, IMAP, SMTP, and accessing your webmail, CloudFlareCDN. So, of course, mine includes a free plan due to the essential features. Now, you can also get in touch with your external domains as well if you so choose to add them. Now, moving on to extra services, you get access to the following tools as well. So, you get a SG site scanner malware monitoring. So, can either get that or not get that, SSL certificate, dedicated IP, premium support, and Cloudflare Plus. Now, all of these entail some money on top of what you're currently paying them, and this is a monthly subscription as well. So, if Cloudflare free or the basic plan works for you, you don't have to spend actually for the plus option. Now, you get access to support as well. So, if you're not that, you don't want priority support, then you can just leave the premium support as well. Same thing with SSL and dedicated IP, as well as SiteGround site scanner malware monitoring. Now, for SiteBuilder, you have the option to enable that. It is for free. It comes included with your plan. So if you don't want to go through the hassle of setting up, a WordPress subscription, a WordPress package, or whatever software you intend to use with your hosting account, then the free SiteBuilder may prove to be very useful for you. Now, when you get into the ad services, you get the following. So you can either upgrade to Grow Big or Go Geek. You can get an additional plan. You get cloud hosting, dedicated servers, whichever trickles your fancy. You can order extras as well. So SiteBuilder, SSL, an external SSL installation, domain transfer, private DNS. You can move it to another data center. Like I said, a site scanner, dedicated IP premium support, and Cloudflare Plus. So all of these, if you forget to add these during your checkout, you can add them later on during the Add Services tab. And then finally, you have the perks. Now with perks, you get the following tools. So with Dev Tools and Services, you can get Codeable, DevOps, you see WP Rocket, Optim Monster, you get Tag, Elementor, WP Forms, and WeWork. So of course you also get access to SiteGround ebooks such as how to do online store with WooCommerce, how to optimize your WordPress site, and a guide to WordPress security. So the ebooks are free. You can try them for free or you can pay for them, whichever one you decide to choose. Okay. Now with WordPress, you get Elementor and WP Forms at a discounted price. So these are the perks you can get when you subscribe with SiteGround. So if you run a WordPress website, rather, you could take advantage of Elementor and WP Forms at a discounted price. So you just have to use the coupon codes listed here. I'm not going to skip too far so you can take note of them, but really, if you are a subscription holder with SiteGround, you get these accessed for free. And finally, we are at the cPanel itself. So with SiteGround cPanel, it's not that too beautiful in terms of interface, but in terms of function, it is very, very useful. So if you have watched my Bluehost walkthrough video, you will get kind of the same feel in the layout of the icons here. So first you get your account information, your IP address, your hosting package, server host name, server time as well. You can search within the cPanel, get stats, your disk usage, your monthly transfer, email accounts, subdomains, spark domains, add-on domains, FTP accounts, all SQL databases, and a partridge in a pear tree. So with that said, here are your tools. So you get auto installer, so Softaculous, which is very, very difficult to pronounce, is an excellent tool to install WordPress without any problems. Of course, they have their own tool to install WordPress with the WordPress button, so pretty literal, pretty straightforward. Now, with Site Improvement, you get Cloudflare, Supercacher, and SiteGround Git. Then Joomla tools as well, mail tools, autoresponders, email tutorials, spam experts, MX entry, and advanced MX editor, email authentication. You get one each software as well, such as your CPU usage statistics, You can run cron usage statistics as well if you run cron jobs. You have FTP disk usage, FTP accounts, FTP session control, and FTP tutorials as well. For databases, you get MySQL, PHP and PostgreSQL. For backups, you get the backup tool and cPanel backup, pretty standard. Visitor stats, security tools, and advanced tools such as the secure shell access and just setting up your cron jobs, error pages, optimizing your website, and the like. So, not much to say about here. If you are an experienced webmaster, you're going to be very, very at home with the tools provided here by SiteGround. And like I said previously, they have a pretty standard cPanel, so you're not going to be very lost with what you have to find. So that wraps up my quick overview of SiteGround review and what they currently have to offer for your money. So ultimately, would I recommend SiteGround? And the answer is yes, without reservation. Of course, you're going to find complaints about SiteGround, but just about any hosting company out there, you're going to hear the same thing. SiteGround has thousands of customers, and most of them are very happy. Now, I can't really speak for everyone, but in my experience, which I think is very representative of the average customer experience with SiteGround, it has been extremely positive. So if you want to snag a discount with SiteGround, check the link in the video description below, which I update every time there's a discount available from SiteGround. So have you used SiteGround before? What was your experience? Let me know in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you disliked it,